The Tennessee Volunteers and the UCLA Bruins trade quarterbacks. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again. The drama is finally over. Former quarterback Nico Lamaleava is officially a UCLA Bruin. And of course, former UCLA transfer quarterback Joey Aguilar is a Tennessee Volunteer. So essentially, the first ever trade in college football. Who won the trade? Who got the best deal? I don't know. And I'm not going to talk about the money that each guy is scheduled to make. But Nico, he just may get his $4 million. If you want to read about it, you can go to Essentially Sports. The title of the article is UCLA to meet Nico Lamaleava's $4 million demand. Should court rule in favor of house settlement? I'm not going to get into the article. I'm not going to talk about the money. But if you want to know about Nico and how he may possibly end up getting the $4 million that he was seeking, you can go to Essentially Sports. Again, the title is UCLA to meet Nico Lamaleava's $4 million demand. Should court rule in favor of the house settlement? So you can go there to get that information. But in my opinion, I really don't know who got the best deal. You got to factor in a lot of things, man. One thing you got to factor in, the biggest thing to me, is the numbers. How did each quarterback perform at their former program? We know Joey Aguilar was at App State, and he transferred to UCLA. Didn't get to play a game. He was scheduled to be their starter until Nico, they finalized the deal for him to transfer. And you know what happened? Aguilar had to jump in the transfer portal, even though he had just came out the damn transfer portal to be with UCLA. All right. But once the deal was signed, he had to transfer somewhere, and he decided on Tennessee, where Nico came from. All right. So the deal with Nico, his numbers wasn't better than Joey Aguilar's, but Joey Aguilar wasn't playing the type of elite competition that Nico was playing in the SEC. So you got to take both of them, into consideration. Now, Joey Aguilar, he's getting better teammates, more athletic teammates, more talented teammates. Nico, he's getting less teammates. All right, and Nico, he didn't have great numbers at Tennessee with all the talent that he had. And now he go to a program with less talent. We'll see what his numbers are like there. Okay? Now, it was put out that when Nico signed this $8 million deal, when he was in school, his family wasn't prepared for him to be the face of the team at Tennessee. But now, you prepared for him to be the face of the team at UCLA? We'll see. Will more drama follow Nico at UCLA? He's saying that the offensive line wasn't up to par. He wasn't getting protected. But now you go to a team with less talent. What do you think the offensive line is going to be there? You in the Big Ten. Come on now. You in the Big Ten with those boys, and you got to play Ohio State. Come on now. Make it make sense. You got to play Penn State. So, and I think UCLA went, 6-7, 5-7 last year? Not very good. So we'll see how Nico ends there. I mean, his numbers and how he performed there. How successful will he be at UCLA with less competition? And well, not less competition, with less talent, we'll say. Not with those elite players that he was playing with at Tennessee. Because he played with some great players now. Come on now. We all know this. Well, as SEC fans, we all might not like Tennessee as a football program, but we can't deny that they got some elite talent. And guess what? UCLA ain't got none of that. None whatsoever. They might want to talk about the wide receivers they had at Tennessee last year, but I tell you what, I guarantee you they was better than every one of them UCLA's wide receivers. I bet you that. Come on now, and talking about Joey Aguilar. Now this man that threw for over 6,000 yards in his 2 years at App State. I think he threw for how many touchdowns? This man threw for 56 touchdowns during his 2 seasons. 24 interceptions. He need to cut down on those interceptions because in the SEC, you got elite players. You got way better players than you was playing against at App State. And they're going to be coming after you. The game is faster in the SEC than it is in the what conference is App State in? I don't fucking know. But let me check it out. But I know the speed of the game, the Sun Belt. Appalachian State is in the Sun Belt. So the speed of the game is much faster in the SEC. You got elite talent in the SEC. So Joey Aguilar, I don't even know if Joey Aguilar going to be the starter. But if he is, he better bring it. I can tell you that right now. Now, both of these quarterbacks, they're going to have to get a rapport with their wide receivers. They're going to have to get that continuity down. And both of them got a short time to do it. Both of them got to learn new playbooks. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So who got the better deal? I don't know. But both of them got to learn new playbooks. Both of them got to get that continuity with their wide receivers. So we'll see. But Nico, he caused a lot. And then on top of that, Nico, his little brother Madden, he decided to transfer away from Arkansas. Now Madden was committed to UCLA and decommitted and signed with Arkansas. Now Nico transfers to UCLA. He leaves Arkansas, Madden, and transfers back to UCLA. Now he was committed and signed to Arkansas going through the spring. Now, since his brother goes to UCLA, he want to go too. So, you know how we used to say, a commitment don't mean nothing? It don't mean nothing until they sign their name on the dotted line. Well, guess what? Signing your name on the dotted line now don't mean a hill of beans either. Don't mean nothing. Because the transfer portal is wide open to any and everybody. These guys come in and don't play a single game with these teams and transfer. Just like, who was it? Julian Sand. Signed to Alabama. Going through the spring. Nick Saban retires. He transfers to Ohio State. So signing your name on the dotted line don't mean nothing no more either. Just like a commitment don't mean nothing. And you don't know what you got until the team hits the field when the season starts. So, and sometimes even then you really don't know if you have the same team that you began with, because they can jump in the transfer portal anytime during the season. They just can't go nowhere and play, that same season. But you can have a different team at the end of the season than what you started with. So I don't like the fact that his little brother did that to Arkansas. I really don't. Hell no. I don't like how UCLA did Joey Aguilar. He transferred there looking to be the starter, and you bring in somebody else. And basically like, hey, this guy's coming in. He's going to automatically be the starter. You don't even have a quarterback competition. Joey Aguilar could have showed that he was better than Nico. didn't want to have a competition. And as far as Tennessee, this is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. Not Nico, but Joey Aguilar, this is his last season. Some might say, maybe Josh Heupel bringing him in to have a true competition or for depth. This is his last season. I don't think Joey Aguilar will be transferred to a program that he's not going to start in or play significant snaps. I just don't think that. Not in your last season. In my opinion, Josh Heupel is bringing Joey Aguilar in to be their starter. That's just me. But me, for UCLA and Tennessee, I think it should be an open competition. I don't care what Nico did at Tennessee, which was much of nothing out of the ordinary. So it should be an open competition there, just like it should be an open competition at Tennessee. But I don't think it's going to be that way at neither place. Now, Tennessee fans, y'all can fool yourselves by saying, oh, it's going to be an open competition. But this guy, in his last hoorah, is not going to transfer to a team that he has no chance of starting, or he has no chance of getting significant snaps. Just ain't going to happen. And if he's doing that, it makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. Now, I don't know who got the better deal, because there's really questions about both quarterbacks. Joey Aguilar and his interception rate, and just Nico and his overall performance. You know what I'm saying? And again, Joey Aguilar, I can tell you right now, he's going to have a better offensive line than Nico is going to have. I don't know if Nico think he going to the Big Ten and it's not elite competition over there in the Big Ten other than Penn State and Ohio State. Those are the two dominant teams that they're going to be playing. But still, you got UCLA on your schedule. Not UCLA, but USC on your schedule. Okay? I don't want to get UCLA and USC mixed up, because guess what? Nico was playing with UCLA. But you still got USC along with Penn State and Ohio State. You got Utah on your schedule next year or in 2025. I know they had a bad season last year, but for the most part, Utah is pretty good most seasons. So we'll see about Nico over there in the Big Ten. All right. I don't think he's going to be a Bo Nix, leave the SEC and just go to another program and ball out. I don't think he's going to be that, because you're in the Big Ten now, buddy, and there ain't no scrubs over there. So we'll see. We'll see. But I don't think nobody won the deal, if you ask me, because there's too many questions about both quarterbacks. And we're going to learn a lot about both of them this upcoming season. And guess what? For the first time, I'll be following UCLA football just to see what Nico is doing. And now I can't say nothing about Joey Aguilar and his talent and his performance in games, because I don't think I've never seen a damn game when Joey Aguilar is playing. I'm just going by what's in black and white. And his turnover rate or his interception rate is alarming. He had 14 last season and 10 in 2023. But in 2023, he threw for over 3,700 yards and 33 touchdowns. Last year, it dropped a bit, 3,000 yards with 23 touchdowns. So his completion percentage is not that good either. In which Appalachian State, they didn't have a great season last year either. So we'll see what these boys bring to their respective teams. I think Nico going to have his work cut out for him. And I don't know. Going to a team coming off a bad season, and you don't have those elite teammates that you was complaining about on the team that you're going to. Come on now. Make it make sense. Now, we're going to really see if it's about the offense or the money when it comes to Nico and UCLA. We're going to really see that. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Y'all just give me y'all thoughts. Who got the best deal? Who got screwed? I mean, people out here saying, UCLA won the deal because they got Nico. They got a 5-star. Them stars don't mean shit when you get to college. Nothing. Tell you what you did get, UCLA. You got a quarterback who threw for 19 touchdowns last year. I believe 5 interceptions. And 19 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. That's what you got. And that's not great as far as interceptions. He threw for 2,600 yards. Not great. That's what you got, UCLA. Tennessee, they got a quarterback who threw 14 interceptions last season. But he threw for more yards than Nico and more touchdowns in his 2 seasons at UCLA. All right. Both years he performed better than Nico. Of course, Nico ain't been a starter but once, so we just going to count 2024. And he still did better than Nico in the yards and touchdown ratio. He just threw more interceptions. But and the thing about it, he had Joey Aguilar. He only played in 11 games. Okay, still had more yards and touchdowns than Nico. And Nico played more games, but of course, again, he had more interceptions. So I can't say who got the better deal. That's up for debate. But y'all leave your comments. Let me know y'all thoughts. And remember, be blessed and OKB. Don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide and roll damn Tide.